So, about 2 years ago, I went to this quite unknown place. I don't know if you know it. It's actually called the Grand Canyon. I know. I told you it's not that popular, okay? I know a lot of people don't know about it. Anyway, there I am in the northern rim of it, right? Thinking to myself, how lucky I am to be in this place. God, it's so beautiful, all these trees and everything. And yet, at the same time, I felt so unlucky to be at a place where I have acrophobia. If I must explain it to you, acrophobia is the phobia of heights. And let me tell you, I have an extreme phobia of heights. It's like seeing Teletubbies running at you, and they all have knives in their hand, right? Covered in blood. I get utterly petrified. So we are at the starting point of the trip, and it looks all fine, you know. There are trees surrounding the view. We drive up, you know, the parking lot's all fine. And it's not allowing me to see how high up we are. So we started on the trail, and by God, the first thing, when I tell you the first thing we had to do, it was the first thing we had to do. We had to walk across a narrow rock bridge with no railings, like this wide maybe, like as wide as me, right? Maybe I'm over or under exaggerating it, but it's whatever or over. I don't know. Anyway, so it's about 10 meters long, I think. I don't really know. I took one dang step. One. And I already could feel my legs trembling. I don't know if my body was like reacting on its own, on its survival instincts, or I don't know. And I took a step backwards. Actually, you know, the person I went with behind me grabs me, strangles me, not strangle, but like, you know, strangle pretty much. It started to push me across. There's no way you would get me, a person with a phobia of heights, like, to do that. Are you kidding me? You would never see me go into one of those tall glass buildings and the floor is like glass. You know what I'm talking about? I'm never doing that. Anyway, so oh my God, I could not feel my body. And so we're walking across and I look down. Why did I look down? Don't ask me. I don't know. Why do people watch horror movies and they're utterly petrified of them? I don't know. So we're about halfway through it, and my brain finally takes over my head, and I start pleading to go back. Like I'm like, in my head, I'm on my knees up. Please, Lord, let me go back. Anyway, from the looks of it, it looks like we have like miles to go. It looks like we only walked like 4 feet, and there's still miles to go. And after what seems like seconds, let's be honest, it was probably like a 10 to 20 second walk. And we get to the other side. My body completely tense through that. When I tell you my leg felt like an iron beam, that's what it felt like. All right? And then, so there was this like boulder in the middle of the, like to the right of the pathing. So I walk over to go lean up against it. I look like a stick figure walking. I'm like, you know, and so I get there. I put my hand against the rock. Instantly, like, just slump against the rock. I'm done. I was done. I didn't want to do it anymore. My head pouring like Niagara Falls. I looked like a slime. I looked like I just got slimed at the Nickelodeon show. And from there on out, you know, it was perfectly fine, to be honest. And I loved the views. I enjoyed the hike. We had about like, we hiked for about like 4 to 5 more hours that day. It was beautiful. The views were stunning. But that first part just got me. All right. Right. I still have my phobia. However, I don't think the demon of it is ever going to leave my shoulder. Never. I don't think the demon of the phobia of heights is just going to right on top of my shoulder.